Greetings, Keisha. Keisha Prime here with my live reaction of Kingdom, chapter 675. I know there was an April Fool's chapter. I avoided it. Thank you, Richard. Apparently, it was just the Raws with new text that had nothing to do with it or whatever. I'll read it after this or something. But, yeah. Excuse me. Okay, last chapter. The Haitian unit is presumably going to team up with Kanki's army member. That would be the dark premonition that, Kyokai was kind of dealing with, and then she gave herself a haircut, which turned out pretty cute. Excuse me. Good lord. I don't know why I'm burping. But yeah, it was that, plus a little bit of Ray helped, kind of smooth out the ends. Turned out pretty cute. I approve. Everyone was kind of shocked. It's like, no, her hair. It's like, but she's cute. So, who cares? But anyway. So yeah, and Kanki doing some stupid maneuvers. Like, well, I forget which way it was, but like he sent most of his forces to attack one city and then sends only or 2/3 to one city and another third to an unrelated city that has no strategic value. When what they could have literally have done was the whole Gyo situation all over again, which is kind of funny because that was also Kanki. So it's like, maybe he's like, nope, not doing that again. We're going to do a different plan. All he's doing is killing his own people. Also, Ohan may or may not be dead after having a child. So that's kind of sad. His whole squad might be gone. But anyway, the title is Onward, and we got Kanki here on the front. He is looking cocky. Excuse me. Okay, we're seeing injured people just coming in by the groves. The EQ front lines. Hang in there, Koshin. People are coughing. So those guys are... Ohan's alive! Yay! So these guys are the left wing's main unit. What a sorry sight. Yeah. Why are you laughing, you bastard? What was his name? Akakin? Akakin? He'd be Akakin his gun if this wasn't ancient Japan. But he probably would. I mean, those are the eyes of someone who would love the Second Amendment. But anyway. But then again, this is China. I don't know what their regulations on guns are. But anyway, it's all because we're attacking in this damn territory or terrain. Yeah, I mean territory technically. Still, it's messed up. It's almost our turn, isn't it? To attack InQ or EQ. There's Gramps. I don't know the other guy's name. It's the guy that Osen sent, but does it begin with a K? I swear. I can sometimes recognize faces, but never do names well, which I do hear that like the community is very forgiving about that, and I'm all the more thankful that they are forgiving. But yeah. Yeah, look at this stern face of a father Ohan's got. He'll soon become Osen before long. He'll wear a mask and just, you are not my child. Oh, Lord, if he took that... It's like, because, China's dark history with having... Because I think it was a daughter, wasn't it? So it's like, hopefully the whole, like, I need a proper heir kind of deal in China isn't a thing. Yet. Han-sama, it really is impossible to attack EQ. I shall send a messenger to Kanki at once. Ellipses. Well, you're already here. You Gyokuhou people sure work hard. Oh, hey look, it's the strategist dude from Kanki. Marin. He very gentlemanly, you know. He'd be even more so if he didn't have the tattoo on his face. I've been to prison for many executive crimes. That's kind of what he's like to me. I don't know. Yeah. I am the great General Kanki's close advisors. One of the gentlemen. So it even works out. But he's like, gentlemen, yes. I shanked many a bitch in prison. I did it with my pinky out. Okay, I'm done with this bit. Nice to meet you. Grin. They're all just kind of like, this fucker. I expected at least a smart-ass retort. As you may know, we are currently in a brutal stalemate. The Gyokuhou will be at the center of the left wing and tip the scales in our favor. I forget which... Was it the... It had to be the left wing that was the one that was getting demolished. Because they're actually... Yeah. Because they've even said... Yeah. I'm just trying to get it straight in my head, folks. And now my nose wants to run. Lovely. So how you doing today? No. Please ask General Kanki to rework his plans. Pardon? What was it? It was Can something. That was his name, right? Is that it? It's not Kanto. That's Haitian unit. Can do. I don't know. I'm gonna go just Can, man. It'll merely result in pointless death. The left wing should avoid EQ entirely and rendezvous with the Central Army. There has to be a reason Kanki is doing this. Like, does he know something about that city that we don't know? Holy shit, what if he's actually from Zhao and that's his home city? Before he became a bandit. And he's like, I'm coming home and I'll be your new king, kind of deal. I don't know. I could see that being a possibility. Aiming for EQ goes beyond recklessness. It's a foolish errand. Or a fool's errand. It's like trying to sweep a parking lot in the rain. It don't work well. I haven't tried, but I knew. Fuh. And yet, Kanki has won battle after battle using these tactics you military bumpkins can't fathom. Military bumpkins, okay. Don't question what you don't understand. Do as you're told. That's an order from one of the 6 greats. We won't. Uh-oh. Are you defying orders? Taking EQ would indeed confer a strategic advantage. What? I thought it didn't. The left wing would begin a flanking maneuver, greatly aiding the central and right wings armies, which would turn the tide of battle in our favor. Ohan, why are you saying this? Yes, breaking through the defense lines here is imperative to reach Heiyu, our true objective. Okay, so I guess they're going to try and do a bit of a pincer maneuver, if I'm right. Because, like, you'll have, like, you'll have the central and right wing come in, and then, you know, while, you know, they think, oh, EQ, it's like, why are they attacking that with their left wing, whatever, but then they come around the side or the back, and it's like, oh, shit. And it's like, maybe that's the grand master plan, even though these tactics are being very brutal on your resources. We get that. What I'm saying is it can't be done. We alone don't have enough forces. If the Central Army lent a hand with, for example, soldiers from the Kanki Army, Marin. And Marin's like, you don't like this. I realized when I first arrived, almost all the troops fighting to take EQ are from other troops. They're not Kanki soldiers. What is he planning? Is that so bad, I think? You shut up. I keep wanting to call him Aladdin, but it's Akakin or something. Shut the hell up. Ah, there it is. Akakin. Ah, there we go. Let's see here. Generals shouldn't pick and choose who gets to live or die. But they kinda do. It's not really picking and choosing. It just so happens the strongest troops we want to keep fresh are ours. I so hope that if Kanki ever loses his position, that and I told Richard this last week, that like the Zeno clan joins the Haishin unit, and then we have literally a whole battalion of heavy hitters like Denyu and Ryushin. Like they could be the right and left commanders of the heavy hitter division. Would love it. The outsiders just happen to be weaker and thus get sent to the meat grinder. Gramps didn't like that. And neither did Can Man. Like I said, that's what I'm going to call him because that's all I remember of his name, if I remember right. Besides, aren't you the one being picky, Ohan? What? Am I perhaps wrong? If Osen had been the one to give you this order, you would have done it right without a peep of complaint, right? They pulled his trump card. Now, capture EQ, General Ohan. Whether the Kanki army can reach Heiyu or not is on the shoulders of the Gyokuhou army. Fufu. Okay, we got a battle map, and now we're at the Haishin encampment. Between the Osen and Kanki armies. Really, which way are they going to be going? What the hell's going on? We're finally at the front lines. I haven't heard a thing from either of the damn armies. The weird, Shin's not wearing his, like, forearm guards. Interesting. Excuse me. The army's focusing on both Osen and Kanki. Doesn't seem like they come for us anytime soon. Then why don't we move ahead by ourselves? Oh, sweet Jesus, don't do that. It's not that simple. Up ahead is the center of Zhao's defense line. We wouldn't be able to do jack. You're right. The man's right. Then how about going to aid Osen of our own volition? He's the first choice of the three, no? Bihei, you can't just do that. And now Ten's like, we can't. The only orders we've received are to stand by and wait here. That would be complete insubordination. Everyone else is fighting. Captain! Okay, messenger. Report from Gyokuhou. Okay. Gyokuhou, oh my god, it's Goku from that stupid Evolutions movie. Okay, Gyokuhou. But anyway. It happened, it appears that the Gyokuhou joined Kanki's left wing, and have become the main force, after the rest have been almost annihilated. The Gyokuhou is the left wing's main force? Okay. Repeat it again, why don't you? Come on, like, really. Wait a second, isn't the left wing the thing that, Karyutin's been saying is bad news? They're the ones attacking Ikkyo. Damn, those guys are done for. But Shin's like, no, I believe in my fellow trio member. Okay, there's Can Man, and something wasn't translated. There's just an empty bubble there. We won't be able to turn back once we begin. There will be pointless sacrifices if we do. There's no such thing as a battle without pointless sacrifices, is there? Akaken, shut up. We just need to win. Okay, charge! Oh! Kanki left wing Gyokuhou Army. The assault on EQ begins. Oh, this almost seems like this is the end of the chapter. But it's not. Good lord, how long is this reaction going to be? Yeah, this is going to be a long one. Let's see here. Kanki Army Headquarters. Boss! It seems the Gyokuhou has engaged the enemy. I see. I come out swirling my wine and look at all of my pile of bitches. Boss, in my esteemed opinion, I do not think the Gyokuhou can take EQ. Maybe so. Compared to the Yotanwa and Osen, we've made more progress in our invasion. There are a lot more enemy troops concentrated here. At this point, someone keeps backfiring. At this rate, we may lose the left wing altogether. It would put the Kanki army in a prickly situation. Oh, for a minute I thought that was him laying down on the ground, but no, he's still on his horse. Rushing things seems to have backfired. Perhaps it might be a good idea to fall back a bit. Maybe so. I just love that that's his response to everything now. Marin, send the message to Central and Right armies. Yes, sir. Keep on attacking. Do you even listen to what people say? At once. So even Marin thinks Kanki's tactics are kind of bullshit, but he has to, be supportive of them when he's talking to other people. But in his own head, he's like, this man is crazy as fuck. Why did I follow him when I broke out of prison? Anyway. Sorry I said that bit was over, but I thought of more. Anyway. Zhao densely reinforced its front lines against Qin's advance. Behind these new lines of defense, taking command of the entire force... Oh god, it's going to be Bedazzled's grandpa, isn't it? Because he was like, I am the wall of the capital. Oh god, it is. Great General Kocho's regular army. What? Then why he got big 3 markers there? If that's a regular army. Is that his name? I'll know in a minute. Kocho Army Encampment. HQ. Yes, it is Bedazzled Grandpa. I just love calling him that. It's just me. It's just like calling Banana G banana. I got Bedazzled Grandpa. Okay, so he's looking very intently at the map. Let's head out. Yes, sir. So they're going to strike Kanki, it seems like. Kocho main army, 150,000, enters battle. Who the hell is this dude? He looked like some kind of dragon master. Oh my god, he's bedazzled too. Okay. They're gravely mistaken, those Ken. Kocho Army General Ryohaku. And now we've got Weird Buddha Man, who is also bedazzled. Good lord, are all the people under him bedazzled? They all have like just one thing on their head. It's like, we have not reached the status of the multi-face bedazzling. Like every 20 years of service, you get a new crystal added to your face. The ones being hunted are not the Zhao. Kocho Army General Gyokuhou. Another Haku. Gyokuhou Ko. Okay, that name don't work well with me. It's the Ken, says the third one. Another army general under Bedazzled is Kohaku Ko. Wait. So we have interesting 2 people with the first name Ko, and then they have Haku in their last names. Interesting. Does that, or is that not the case? Sometimes it's the way that names are written in this series that I sometimes get mixed up. So they might be related, but they might not be. I don't know. They could be both of the Ko family or the Haku family. But that could just be stupid on my part. Anyway, Kocho-sama has been waiting for a long time just for this moment. And out of the 3 great kin generals here, the poor man being targeted first is... And now we're at the Kanki HQ. This is bad. Bad, bad, bad. This is really bad. You gonna become Jackie Chan Adventures Jackie? Where is it? Bad day, bad day, bad day. But anyway, as he's running down the side of a pyramid. Bad day indeed. But anyway, be quiet. Calm down, Marin. Oh my god, it's Marin screaming this. How can I, Rokuo-san. Wait. That name I'm not quite familiar with? That was great. Why does it... Oh, that's his freaking tattoo. I was like, his mustache got bigger. But no, it's the talk bubble done cut off half his face. Zhao's greatest general, Kocho, is bringing in 150,000 soldiers against our measly 10,000. Wait, they only have 10,000? Damn. This is exactly what I feared would happen. Excuse me. Yeah, that's well over... That's 15 times more than what you got. No matter what, we must retreat at once, while we still have the time to do it. Even if it means Osen takes all the credit. What? They're like, credit to Osen? Fuck that shit, I'd rather die. Anyway, now that the enemy main forces has moved, Heiyu and Bujo are easy pickings for Osen. Even though we wanted the opposite to happen. That's why I kept saying to stop this ridiculous advance. Goodness. As he's like wiping away the sweat. Marin? Yes? Keep attacking. Huh? All I've said this chapter basically is... Wait, what was the first thing that he said? He was like, more or less, or something like that. And then it was like, keep attacking. Kanki, you crazy bastard. I think that's why they named you Kanki, because it got a K sound in it. So it's like, crazy Kanki. It just rolls off the tongue, you know? But, yeah. So that seems to be the end of the chapter. Alrighty. Good lord. Okay, Ohan is not dead. The Gyokuhou are just now there, but they are now engaging in battle as of this chapter. So, we will see. And they are being sent directly to EQ, which apparently is a good plan, maybe? I mean, like I said, I made some sense of it. It's like once they take out the city, then they can, you know, kind of swipe the side or even possibly come around to the back of the Zhao army that's coming. But given now that we've got 3 generals under Bedazzled Grandpa coming, I kind of wonder, like, would that plan work now? But we will see. Also 150,000. 15 times what Kanki's got at his disposal at the moment. Which then really makes me wonder, what was his grand plan here? Like, he was going to reserve his own troops, send in everybody else to do all the dirty work for him, and then I guess just take out the weak and the injured by that point. While they're, you know, exhausted and whatnot. It's like, haha, they just fought a massive battle. Now sweep them up, men. Throw them into the dustbin of history, for they will all be forgotten. Like we all will one day. Unless you do something really super significant, you're just going to be... Within 5 generations is what I've amounted, is when you will be forgotten. Yeah. It's kind of sad. I know. But yeah. So, and Kanki is just kind of like, alright. Also, did anyone kind of like my little Marin bit, like little random ass backstory. I don't know. It was stupid, but it came to mind. Like all of my things. They just come to mind and then I say them, and if they're good, they're good. If they're bad, they're bad, and I don't care. I'm likely to forget them myself. Excuse me. So, yeah. So Kanki must have a plan that is either the sweep up plan or the whole thing with the left coming in and being like a side strike force while his own like main and right armies are, you know, just distractions basically. But like with that kind of manpower just rushing towards them, I'm kind of worried. Um, I'm not quite sure. Maybe Ohan can do something, but that would mean that EQ actually has to fall. But we'll see about that. Also, the Haitian unit has still yet to receive any orders to where they are to go. It wouldn't surprise me if they're supposed to help with, which maybe that's why they're on standby. Because they're going to maybe help sweep in. Like as soon as they get word that EQ is actually has fallen, that's when the Haitian unit will be rushed in, and then they'll pair up with the left wing and then just bum rush the side or something. Maybe that's what's going on. And also, that was stupid of Bihei to even suggest that they should we just join up with Osen? It's like, no! You sure hell don't want to team up with Kanki, but, that's probably what's going to end up happening, unless something just unimaginable occurs. But, yeah. So, yeah, I think I've covered just about everything. I feel like I'm forgetting something. But yeah, the little discussions were interesting, and I just love that Marin is just like, he's kind of the smart dude in the room. He's like, I'm not going back to prison. I shanked enough to break out. Pinky out. When Shiv comes out, pinky out. Kind of, aw, that's going to be a thing. I want someone to do fan art of that because I just don't have time to draw it myself or try to draw it. Shank out, pinky out. That is the Marin code. Kind of deal. Like, I would love it. But anyway, I would love if half of my jokes ever produced fan art and everything. That'd be awesome. But anyway, but yeah, I can't really think of anything else. But yeah, if I do, I'll bring it up in the next reaction if I think of it. But yeah, sorry this ran on a little long. But yeah, anyway, let me know your own thoughts and opinions on the chapter. Anything I misunderstood, please let me know down below. Check out my other content, see what you like, suggest things for the future. Help me in the month of April because our new subtotal is 500. So help me reach that goal if you can. Links down below for all my social media so you can keep up with my content and have ways to contact me. I stream on Twitch where I do gaming, and I'll tweet it out when I go live. Part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel, so go check that out. And as always, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, Quiche-lings, Bedazzled Grandpa coming in with all the forces, apparently. I like him, but he is the enemy. I am conflicted.